In this video, I'll be talking about the biochemistry, what is biochemistry, and the important uh, the biomolecules which we are going to study throughout this semester. Okay, so as the end of this presentation, you'll be able to define biochemistry and identify the biomolecules which make up the biochemistry, and we are going to understand the important properties of these biomolecules. Okay, so we have already, as you in your school days, you would have studied different types of chemistry, like organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and physical chemistry. So here, I'm pretty sure that you all know what is what. Okay, so in inorganic chemistry, you would have learnt about all the lanthanides, actinides, the heavy metals, and the chemical reactions behind them, their physical properties. So all these things you would have learned. But here in organic chemistry, you are going to study about compounds which are going to contain carbon. Along with carbon, you also have hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus and sulfur. Okay, so here organic chemistry is the study of compounds which are rich in carbon alone. Okay, so why is this organic chemistry important? Because it is mainly most of the living organisms we have all the whole being is made up of this organic chemistry only. The components what we are made up of, it is mainly from this organic chemistry. It is made up of only carbon-rich compounds, which is bound to so many other groups. Okay, and then these organic chemistry, the compounds which contain carbon, they are linked together to form skeleton. Okay, if you see the structure, how it is written, you can see the backbone is going to be made up of carbon, to which the other atoms are being bound to. Okay, and then this carbon skeleton, it could be either linear or branched or aromatic or cyclic. Okay, so that defines the complexity of the molecule. If it is going to be a very big molecule, then the structure is going to be a very complex one. If it is a simple molecule, then the structure, it is going to be a linear one, and it can be easily studied or written as well. Okay, and you have the carbon atom, which is going to be the main picture through which the different atoms are being bound. Apart from carbon, we have hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. So all these constituents, they are called as the macro elements. And apart from these, we also need other trace elements essential for the proper functioning of the cell. Okay, so those are called as the micro elements. Okay, like iron, zinc, copper, okay, lead. Okay, these metals, they are called as the micro elements. Okay, so what is biochemistry? Biochemistry is a branch of organic chemistry. Okay, it's going to be we all know that the basic unit of life is cell. Okay, so this cell, inside the cell, we have so many complex reactions being carried out. Okay, if you see in chemistry, you're going to see that all these reactions between the substrate, there may be one or two substrate, and in the presence of catalyst, it is going to react and it forms a product. Okay, the reaction takes place in a test tube or in a conical flask. But here in biochemistry, we have all these reactions which is going to take place in a living cell. Okay, inside the living cell, we know that the cell has different organelles like nucleus, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria. Okay, each one has its own unique function. Okay, and these cell they perform different functions, and they are going to different reactions are taking place there in a routine manner. Okay, so studying this reaction is very important to understand the function of a cell. Okay, so all these cells, they are made up of organic compounds, and the most important organic compounds or biomolecules which make up these living cells is the carbohydrate, protein, fatty acid, and nucleic acid. And this is what the syllabus of biochemistry is about. Okay, and apart from these four biomolecules, we also have small organic molecules like coenzymes. Okay, essential for the functioning of a cell. Okay, so these coenzymes, what they do, Along with the enzyme, it also goes and binds to the active site of enzyme and helps in quickening of the reaction. Okay, and then we have inorganic molecules as well. Okay, so inorganic molecules, they act like a cofactor. Okay, so vitamins, biotin, flavins, okay, all these things are inorganic molecule that helps in carrying out the reaction. Okay, so and then you have combination of biomolecules. So if you take some sugar, they are found in combination with lipid, like with protein. Okay, so glycoproteins. Okay, so all these kind of biomolecules which are found in combination with each other is called conjugated biomolecules. Okay, and then the important properties of these biomolecules, they are all these biomolecules, they are formed from single monomers. Okay, many single monomer, they build together, they are assembling, and then finally it forms a polymer or a biomolecule. Okay, so for example, if you take carbohydrates, the building block for a carbohydrate is a monosaccharide. Okay, so some few one or two monosaccharides, they join together, they undergo either condensation reaction, and it forms carbohydrates. Similarly, for lipid, you have series of hydrocarbon chains linked together. Okay, and for proteins, amino acid is the building blocks. So the amino acids are linked together by peptide bond, and it forms a big protein. Okay, and nucleic acid, we have nucleotides. Nucleotides are nothing but the ATGC, adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. Okay, so that makes up the nucleic acid. Okay, and then we have the monomers from polymers. By these monomers, they are going to either undergo dehydration reaction or condensation reactions. Okay, that's how they form the polymer. Okay, and then you have the hydrolysis, which is again opposite to condensation reaction. That reaction is going to help in breaking of the molecule. So the polymer gets converted to a monomer by undergoing hydrolytic reaction. So this is an example for condensation and hydrolysis reaction. Here in condensation reaction, you have a polymers which are linked together, two separate entities. Here you have the H and OH. So you know what is dehydration. Okay, hydrate means water molecule, it is getting removed. So here if you see this, these two H and OH, they together form H2O, and it forms a larger polymer. Okay, and then here you see hydrolysis, where one molecule is going to be split open. So here if you see H2O is splitting, where OH is getting added to one group and H is going to be added to the other group, and they form two different blocks. Okay, so this is hydrolytic reaction. This is a splitting reaction, and this is a condensation reaction. Okay, other reaction which takes place inside the living cell are oxidation, reduction, where oxidation is the addition of oxygen and reduction is the removal of hydrogen. Okay, and then you have you also have the functional groups which are getting transferred from one position to the other position. They move from one part of the from one bond to the other bond. Okay, such shifting also take place. So that is movement of functional group within the molecule. And then you also have breakage of carbon bonds, which is taking place. That is decarboxylation reaction. That is the COOH group. We have the COOH group that gets break. Okay, so that is decarboxylation reaction, deacylation reaction. All those things include breakage of carbon bonds. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this slide. We'll discuss about the first topic of the syllabus in the next class. Thank you.